Well, I figured out how to paint cars fast and easy and have them look good. That's the good news. The bad news is if I mess something up, I don't know. It's still gonna be good news. If 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 you're not into this video, I'd keep watching, because if this doesn't go how it has been going, you'll get to hear someone light themselves on fire. So it should work. So Steve Boobs' Target has dropped Steve Boobs after hearing about his stuff going on with Claudette and Andre and stuff. So, but Chipotle signed on for the second half of the season. So we're gonna paint a Chipotle car. So I have this set up in I have three different programs up right now, but I have a tried and true system here. So Affinity, this Affinity Designer. I'm just more comfortable in this, making moves. But here's the bread and butter, GIMP, and it's not even the most recent release of GIMP. This is like GIMP 2.8 that I was able to import the palette from the NASCAR paint booth, and anything I drop in here, it's like, hey, you can't drop that in there, guy, unless we convert it to the NASCAR 2 palette. And I'm like, yeah, convert it. Go to hell. And there it is, okay? So you can see the problem. Not the problem, but this is a lot of trial and error, because this doesn't look like what it ends up being, So I've had a lot of trial and error. I don't know if I'm ever going to get this shading right, how these cars that you can see, I think I mentioned in another video, these are just like pixel by pixel painting that and I don't know, every car has like different shading like that, different shading lines. So I don't know if these clowns back in the day were painting these by hand, or if they had these gradient overlays that I'm using here that did the job for them. I don't know. But the problem with this too is, again, you can't really see what's going on in this program. So I just have this color wheel. So I'm just going through and I'm just testing all the colors, seeing what works, what doesn't. And sometimes things get weird, and it has something to do with the palette. It's above my pay grade. I don't know. So if I start getting crazy with it, we'll try gray. If I start getting crazy with it, then I'll have to hit up some message boards and see what's going on. So I guess that looks good. I don't know. But right now I'm turding stuff from the Chevy. Just props to Robert Panko with helps from Cosmin there. I'm just stealing. I'm just straight up stealing stuff from. I'll give him credit if I ever quote unquote release the template. Oh yeah, because other people are going to be doing this. Apparently, I don't know why I keep saying we on certain things. Like I'm literally the only person on the planet that is painting cars for NASCAR Racing 2 right now. That's almost a. You don't 100% guarantee a lot of things in life. You always go 99.9%. I'm close to 100% sure that I'm the only person trying to crack the code on NASCAR Racing 2 paint jobs. So, I mean, there's a lot of body lines I can add here. I can add roof flaps, pretty much everything. But now that we have, this is like a template, so I'm actually saving this template. And then we're going to go to town on Steve Boobs here. And I got Chipotle stuff all lined up. So I have all these body lines. I have all this shading and stuff that I need to lock. Hang on a second. All the shading's going to disappear. Okay, good. And then where's the hood line? Right there. So these are all important. No, these are all important things. Important. That we're going to lock. So whenever I click on the thing, I can get to the background, which right now is the color here. And the shading's still visible. That's good. I think I wanted to fix the back. There's too much shading going on there. Which thankfully I have these labeled. And I can move it up. You see how like you can barely tell there's a difference? Meanwhile, it's ridiculous whenever you put it in here. And that changed. That's good. That's what I've seen cars doing. Cars have on the back. Okay. So for Steve Booz's paint scheme, and I haven't tried these colors yet. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't, this is from Brendan Lyons on Instagram. I searched Chipotle for whatever for Steve Boobs and number 14, and he's number 14. So we're gonna try to paint this car for NASCAR racing too, and we're not. This isn't going to be. This isn't going to be an exact replica, but just inspiration. So what I want first is to grab this color. Everything you throw in here is going to be massive compared to this little template we're working with. So. That's going to be basically the body lines right here. This color. And I guess that'll go all the way to the back. What did it look like? No, let's just wing it. This is a loose inspiration. Let's not lose our minds. So we're going to do something like this. You know what? I can probably make this template much bigger and just scale it down. Just be easier to work with, but I don't know. So I guess that's good. Or no, that goes all the way up to the top. Yeah, man, let's not overthink this. Let's bring it all the way down over there. And then we need the bright red. I keep on moving to the wrong thing. There we go. Then we need the bright red here. And we'll do some kind of weirdo diagonal thing here. We'll do that. Color that. There we go. And then we're going to have a white body to his car, which I've learned you can't. I gotta do the rear as well. The thing about the rear is I keep it above everything else. Because I'm like this, for example. If I drag this over there, it doesn't cover up the rear because the rear is above it. So always remember, I always have to grab the rear and the body at the same time. So we're going to see what these colors do. And the thing is, I don't know. That's the thing. The thing is, I don't know what this is going to look like. Drum roll. Hey! Okay. Decent enough to work with, I think. Like I've been experimenting with these colors where if you just change it just by a little bit or change the transparency of it a little bit, it fixes itself in GIMP. So I don't know. So that's good. So Steve Boobs we're in business here. And then we're bringing Chipotle Oh, this is all one thing? Hang on. You can't defeat me. And then we got to resize this to like 10 pixels. No, and I was just exaggerating there. No, it's going to be 10 pixels. So we got Chipotle. We gotta put a gas tank here. Which here's to give you an idea what I'm doing is where's the gas tank? And then I gotta click these to find what group they're in. Fuel filler. Sounds like that would be what we want. Yeah, and this is gonna be big. Oh, because of the what do you call them? So shit. But we're bringing this in. This might be bigger than the actual car. Bringing this in. Yeah, not bad. But we'll bring this way down. Oh my goodness. Probably didn't have to do this for the video, but man, let's go with 20 pixels and work our way back up. Yeah, this is because of that valve up there that's messing me up. Or the what do you call the vent? We'll clear it. Now we get to just work with this rectangle. Here we go. I guess like that. And then we need we're almost done. we gotta get number 14, which I have that. We drove Pete Rose at one of our seasons. I gotta move I'm gonna move that up to into the important thing, so we don't accidentally move the gas tank. Change this to probably 40. A little bit less than that. What did he do? Probably white numbers. Yeah, folks. White numbers, and then he does the red. And this. All right, Steve Boobs, man. This is looking good. And I have to leave this empty down here because there's something going on with these colors down here at the bottom of what we put this into. So, see what folders we don't need anymore now. What are we doing here? So yeah, let's not lose our minds on actually doing this. But I wanted. Let's not worry about the hood right now. We can always put roof. We're keeping his roof white. Or no, let's get wild. Because I still have to put like roof lines and everything on there too. But I need it. Okay. What are we doing now? We're doing some kind of roof situation. Yeah, it's not the color, but whatever. Not a perfect fit here. But you work by, damn it, you work by pixels. That'll work. And that's just, get over it. That's just what that's going to look like. And we still got to put that number up there. But now we need side decals. I have all that somewhere. Is other people, a lot of painters, quote unquote, that do cars, they have all these in a folder and they're named and they can just grab them. Me, I just have them in this one big document that I just grab them from. I don't know, whatever. I'm trying to think if there's any inside jokes to use. You know, from Steve's storyline right now. Nah, I can't really think of anything. I guess we'll just throw Die Hard in there. Again, 20 pixels, boom. And then this ended up being below that. Boo-boo. Yeah. We'll throw Die Hard right here. And, Earl's Performance Products. See how that looks. Again. It's perfect. And then maybe something here on the back. Nice little couple of trees. I guess crane cams. Or we just have white with Kendall. Let's see how Kendall looks on there. It's going to be a tight fit, but everything's a tight fit here, so don't worry about it. Now, I don't know the exact body lines to where this is going to match to and match to the back of it. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to color this like so. Or maybe the red. We'll be able to. The red looks good. And now we need the whole Chipotle logo. Or maybe have that white. Maybe have the back white. No, we're going to... we should do a brown, and I'll show you why whenever we put it into the game. We'll do that brown. And we just need Chipotle and all this. Group it. Probably could have talked over this while, it went at 2 times speed or something. And again, I don't know the body lines. It gets cut off like a pixel above it. So we'll just do that. And then we need this number back here. I'm not going to stress. Is that exactly even? I don't know, man. But okay. So now, didn't we have a big? He's not going to have any decals up here. Or let's do that. Let's not cut any corners. Need something kind of small there that would fit. Motorola Hearst. That's usually a nice go-to. And again, we'll see in the game. This might get cut off or something. I don't know. We could add like jack tape and all that. That'll come in an eventual template that nobody will ever download. But I don't know. So that's it. So now we got to take everything that we've done. Not the roof. We'll move the roof up here so it's out of our way. But clicking this should remove everything on this side. Yeah. And we don't need the gas tank. And now what I need to do is find a reference point so that it matches up pretty even over there. Chipotle is basically 2 pixels above the body line. So we'll use that. So I'll flip this and go up here. There's the body line. Chipotle is 2 above it. So that's that. And I think the 14 has different right side numbers. I can't remember. So we're doing all that. That's all done. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Now we'll put the number on the roof. Make it tall. Again, when I make this, when I make a template for this, I'll have to go in and I'll have to like grid this entire car, put it in the game, and see where like the grid lines cut off and everything. Not looking forward to that, but I have nothing to do. What else is there to do in January? Now we need the hood, and we got to get these colors aren't gonna match yet. You grab all these logos from different corners of the internet, and they don't match. The colors aren't matched exactly. See what I mean? So we got to go find this color. Move it down here. See, here's the thing. I'm talking all high and mighty right now, and then we're about 45 seconds from dropping this into that GIMP to see what it looks like, and this red. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. We'll just take this all the way up. Spin this. Bring this down. Line it up center with the center of the cow. It's got to be on the hood. That's the one body line I have learned, that anything underneath this hood line I made like bends over the front of the car and it looks bad. Roughly, I'm roughly there. Monte Carlo, I stole this grill and Monte Carlo from this template where it's curved. Yeah, where it's curved. I'll have to probably remake that grill so it's like flat. But the Monte Carlo, we'll give it the red treatment here. And, Goodyear, it's always yellow, but we'll change that to red, take away the black outline so it looks a little bit better. Man, what are we missing? We can, there's tons of body lines we can make, and we're missing decals on the front here. And probably the number up here, the number as well. So let's do that. Which it would maybe fit up here. So let's just do that. And I guess. And finally, 2 decals on the front, and then we're gonna put it in. See what it looks like. Wix. Wix is always on the front of cars. But the downside is this white isn't going to match the white on the car, but it's underneath the shading. Who cares? You know. So 2 pixels from that, 1 from the top. Here I am counting pixels like this. Like it doesn't matter. Okay. Moment of truth here. We have pretty much, the bow tie. Which we will match to this. Are we good to go? I think we're good to go. Moment of truth. Drum roll, please. Oh my God. Here we go. Dude. that does not look bad at all. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to export as PCX. Boom. Done. This is what we just made, but we're not over yet. Or it's not over yet because we have to what do we have to do? We have to change it to, who was it? XS Clancy. That was Sean Clancy. We changed. It was Steve Clancy, Steve Boobs. So we got to change this file name to XS Clance, and this is going to overwrite this. I'm totally fine with that. And here we go. Like, well, we know the car is getting into the game now. Pretty sure, unless I mess something up with the palette or something, which I don't think I did. So, driver info. The mouse is fickle here. Steve Boobs, info, paint car, import car and pit. Look at this. Look at this. And then the reason I was talking about, I got to fix this back spoiler thing so it matches this black up here. But look at the underbody shop. First I'm going to eyedrop this brown because the underbody shop, you can see it. There's all these extra colors you have to add, and I knew the underbody shop swooping around the car that we were going to need brown back here. So something like that. So I knew that was coming. Not a big shock there. And then I guess the front and everything are going to be white. And we can probably put red on the back. We probably can go steal the red from here. And put the red there. Oh man, this is looking good now. It's the best looking car on the track. So, and then we'll tilt it up and Let's see what red looks like there. No. I guess we'll do white. That's too white. I don't even know if that changed. Can't even tell if that's changing or not. I don't know. Let's just grab that brown. Now, that has to be white to match the roof that we did. That's always been too white. Let's go like a darker white, I guess. And then finally, let's do that. And then blue. These are the colors that'll show up in the... I don't see that anywhere else to color it, but those are the colors that will show up in the mirror when it doesn't load the decals. So we'll see a random color blue and be like, "What the hell is that?" So we'll save, and this is in the game now. Oh, you see Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant is taking Bob Dole's place. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but we'll do it. So, where's Steve Boobs gonna race at? Loudon is our next race, and I mean I don't have my wheel set up, but look at Steve Boobs' car. Hang on, my wheel's not set up, and I found out that I sprained my right wrist. Was the wrist pain? Oh, hang on. We'll just watch the replay. Do you notice that everything's, if you've been watching the videos, everything's a little bit crisper? I've been messing with some settings in NAS 3D-FX, trying to figure out the MIP situation. And I was reading more about NAS 3D-FX, and I fixed some settings in the game proper as well. So, man, I could probably, I don't know. Hang on. I just want to get up to Steve Boobs here. That looks good, man. Yeah, the bottom thing off the spoiler is whatever. Let's check out the replay. I'm so proud of that. Where are we at? Give me the side view of Janet Reno's car. Oh, man. You can read Die Hard clear as day. Add some shading to the roof. You got a stew going here. Looks like that Hearst logo gets really chopped off that we put on the pillar. And what's this look like from the rear here? That big Chipotle Mexican grill hood. You can see the hood line I was talking about. That's pretty much where it like starts sloping down and it looks foolish. So let's not overanalyze what we're doing here as far as painting, because take a look at some of these other paint schemes that came with the game. Like this is definitely crisper. I don't know what I changed. I'll have to. I don't know, but this looks sharp now. Relatively speaking. So this was This came with the game, Dave Marcus. And again, we can't really get a good look at it. I wonder what's going on with the body line there between the E and the R. Again, this is an old game. I don't know. But, like, Dave Marcus's car has problems. I mean, that car looks good. But it just has better shading. You can see on the pillar, like the back, come on. Like the back pillar, you can see that shading. I can't use my mouse here. But it just, there's better shading on those cars. Absolutely, without a doubt. I have to fidget with that in that template I'm making and stuff. But I'm not losing my mind. This is like, this has gotten crisper. I don't know. Again, I don't know what I did. But yeah, next video, I'm going to be making the CBS graphics, and I'll show you what goes into that. And as far as installation and stuff, I know people, some people have really been asking about it. I want to wait till the end of this season's over, because I did try to start putting together an installation tutorial, and one of the first things I did, I moved something around, and I couldn't remember what happened, and I couldn't get... basically, I don't want to mess up anything in this season until we're done with it, and then I can basically... I've gotten this game running before. I can get it running again, so I'm going to wipe everything clean and start fresh. Wipe everything clean, start fresh again, do it like 5 times, so it's just seamless as possible for whoever wants to do this. And at the same time, again, if you're really interested in doing this, everything's out there online. I mean, just search NASCAR Racing 2 Abandonware, and DOSBox is what you need. And there's some people have explained how to do it online. That's how I was able to do all this. And I was fortunate enough to get some help from somebody when I left a comment on their video about getting this 3DFX looking good. But just leave a comment in any of my videos and I'll help you out. So, man, that looks good. All right. Thanks for watching.